Now, friends, we come back to this man Hezekiah. He is a king that's outstanding. Fact of the matter is, he's labeled here as a king that there was none like him after David, and there's none that came after him that could compare to him at all. He did that which was right in the sight of the Lord according to all that David his father did. That's the testimony that's given to him. There's no king after him that was like him, and among the kings of Judah not any that were before him, none to compare to Hezekiah. But now this man takes sick, and we read, in those days was Hezekiah sick unto death. And the prophet Isaiah, the son of Amos, came to him and said unto him, Thus saith the Lord, Set thine house in order, for thou shalt die and not live. Now this is recorded 3 times in the Scripture. It's recorded here in 2 Kings 20, and you'll find it in 2 Chronicles 32, and you'll find it in the 38th chapter of Isaiah. And each one adds a little something that the other does not add. I intend to deal with it more thoroughly when we get to Isaiah, but there are certain things here that I'd like to call attention to. This was, I think, a very difficult task that Isaiah had of delivering a death sentence to Hezekiah the king. And very candidly, though, doesn't make any difference who you are today. This sentence of death rests upon each one of us, although we do not know the day nor hour. It's appointed unto man once to die. Now, this is a divine date. If each one of us knew the exact time, would it actually not change our way of living? That is something that a great many, even Christians, say, well, that's something that's way off down yonder in the future. We won't worry about it. Well, we may not worry about it, but we at least ought to live knowing that that is and will be the ultimate goal. Some time ago, here in Southern California, before I had cancer, a very fine young minister, he was told by his doctor that cancer had recurred and that his days were limited. And he sent out a letter to some of his friends, and I was privileged to be included in that list. Very frankly, I was shaken when I read it. And I'd like to give you a quotation from his letter. He says, One thing I have discovered in the last few days, when a Christian is suddenly confronted with the sentence of death, he surely begins to give a proper evaluation of material things. My fishing gear and books and orchard are not nearly so valuable as they were a week ago.